kinder, nicer John Lennon. They said he's not aggressive anymore. Took a long, long time for him to calm down. Even a couple of years ago, the old animosities were still there. Refusing to talk to anybody, being rude, slamming the door. Now he's just as likely to say to people, I think something like, come on over and sit down with me. Something like, come over for tea. Pete Shot, the other childhood friend, agrees that all the chips have been smoothed down. The chips on John Lennon's shoulder. It's great that he's so happy. They're going to say you could see it in old pictures. And they're going to show an old, when they dressed in leather. What do they call those boys? Something boys? Dairy boys? He spent the whole childhood and his youth trying all the time to be number one. I guess they're saying he's dropped it now. Not in competition with Paul. But Paul is not a type A. John had to be the leader at all times by fighting everyone if they were big or undermining them by abuse or sarcasm. What is it when you're a delta? Not an alpha, Paul's a delta. So Paul would let John think he's number one, but Paul would still in his head be number one. Today John's not trying to prove anything. He doesn't have to be number one. That's why he's happy. You can even see the change. Now they're going to show a picture of him when he was like, you know, S&M leather bar. Oh look, it's Mick Jagger. Come on, show the old picture of John, so you can even see it in the old photos. He used to walk head down like a scared rabbit, driven into a corner, but ready to lash out. This is when they're going to show the photo, trying to prove their point. You could see it in all the old pictures of him. I mean, a childhood friend said this, all the old pictures, come on. Maybe he was grumpy in that one photo, you know, but now he can smile. Yeah, like we've never seen photos of John Lennon smiling before 1968. Give me a break. But still, I'm sure, you know, I was an angry young man. It was until my mid-20s, maybe 23, 24, that I started to calm down. I was very mad. I used to slam doors. I would get really mad. But I tried to be myself. I never wanted people to be around me. I would try to isolate myself. I didn't want people to see me like that. So I wouldn't really lash out at people, more like I would go have these moments in private. Not saying it was healthy, I'm just saying what I used to do. I'm confessing that I had a similar problem. If John even had that problem, who the fuck knows? Maybe those two childhood friends were assholes and they deserved to be fucking punched and had doors slammed in their faces, you know? I don't like all the he said, she said, and speculations about their personal lives. When they have a press conference and they ask if there's a downside to fame, and Paul McCartney or George, I don't remember who it was, but one of them says, we have a hard time, we don't get enough privacy. I feel like everyone there was going like, boo-hoo, but I was like really, you know, I've seen enough of these Beatlemania videos to know they were really like prisoners in their hotel room. If they brought a girl with them, everyone said they were loose, and if they didn't bring a girl, everyone said they were gay. They were damned if they did and damned if they didn't, and it's very obvious to me. So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna shut up about the Beatles.